Check this out. I want to share something with you. It's important as we look at our lives and begin to evaluate the things that we're doing, not doing, that sort of thing. It's important to understand that when you mismanage things, you lose things. I'm going to say that again. When you mismanage time, you lose time. When you mismanage health, you lose your health. When you mismanage your money, you lose your money. So it's important that you understand and learn the principles of management, because management or good managing skills attracts, whereas if you're a bad manager in anything, it repels or causes to go away or to separate. You know, when I think of that story in the Gospels, when Jesus told the story about the three that came to him and he gave talents to them depending on their ability to serve. He gave one 5 talents, he gave one 2 talents, and then he gave one talent. And we find in that story where the one that had 5, when he came back, or when his Lord came back, he had 10 talents. So he had increased the 5 to 10. The one that had 2, he had increased the 2 to 4. And the one that just got 1, he didn't do anything. Now, what happened in that story? Well, the 1 talent that he did have, it was taken from him. And it was given to the one that had 5 and increased it to 10. So in other words, the person that had 5, his management skills were to the degree that he could increase the 5. He took the 5 that he had and increased it and built more. Why? Because of his ability to manage. And so we have to understand, as we look in our lives, you have to be willing to take the time to sit back and look at yourself and see how you're managing things. You might not be managing your money correctly. And then you understand, if you look, you will understand why it is you're always struggling, or why it is you have these issues in the area of finances. Or you may be mismanaging your health. And then you look, if you sit down and just ask yourself, how have I been eating? What have I really been doing? Have I been exercising? Have I been moving? Do I even want to move, right? And then you look at some of the challenges in the area of your health, right? And so we have to be willing, even in the areas of our relationships. You may be in a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's with your children, or whether it's on your job. But if you don't manage those relationships correctly, you'll lose them. In other words, you have to be willing to see how it is. How should I be in this relationship? What's appropriate? How should I be handling myself? How should I be conducting myself? But if you are a person that says, no, I'm gonna just let be, however I want to be is however I want to be, well, you will find that you will mismanage the things that you have in your life, and ultimately you will lose them. You will lose those relationships. You will lose your health. You will lose that money, right? You will lose that spirituality. Why? Because you never managed. You never focused on it. You never took the time to see and arrange things properly in proper order so that you could keep or allow those things to continue to grow. So I'm telling you, and I encourage you to manage.